got some Easter.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
So I know we have a Guru going to open lunch soon, so we want to limit how many people can speak. So we are here for only one reason, right? To elect Suhas, that's the primary. The second thing is we want to include Tamil language in Loudoun County. So this is a big dream. Right now, Fairfax County, they offer dual immersion program, right? So like Spanish, German, Korean, French, Japanese, right? So 5 languages they offer. So kids study Japanese in the first half of the school time. Then second half they read, write, speak in English. So it's already existing. It's nothing new. So, but we want to expand to include Tamil in both Loudoun and Fairfax, right? So Suhas already connected to the right people. We are working on the back end. So same thing, we are working with Delegate Glova on the Fairfax. So it's a big effort, it's a big dream, right? Imagine your kid or your grandkids, Suhas kid, right? They study in Tamil in the county school. It's a big thing, big dream. So we need everyone to be together. So I'm glad to see, Washington Tamil Sangam, Virginia Tamil Sangam, Sangavan Tamil School, Loudoun Tamil School, and so many, people came from different backgrounds. We really appreciate it. So we want to limit how many people speak. The reason is we had to open to Guru. Before I introduce anyone, Guru, you want to talk quick? Okay. Are you? Please. So please limit to 1 minute. The reason is we have to open the.
Hello friends, good morning, and thanks for giving this opportunity for Mr. Suhas. So I am really privileged to host this event, and then thanks for all coming. Hope you all had a good food. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All the best to Suhas. Only one thing I think you covered already. Whenever I read the news in the newspaper related to gun shooting, so really it's bothered me a lot. I mean, definitely everybody, because our kids they are going to stay here, they are going to live here forever. So definitely we should do something. That's what I mean. Whenever I read the news, like definitely it's bothered me a lot. Good that you talk about that. Maybe see that what we can do all together to change this culture.
Yeah, no, and on gun violence and really just crime generally, there's so much we need to do. I right now have legislation to ban certain types of assault weapons, and I also want to make sure when people buy a gun, they have to wait a week before they receive the gun, because we're finding a lot of people buy the gun and then they shoot up a place or they harm themselves. And I don't think that military weapons belong in our streets. I don't think they should be anywhere near our schools. That was legislation that I passed to get them away from our schools and our school board property. And we're going to continue. I want to do a federal assault weapons ban. We had one in the 90s and it worked. I don't want my kids doing active shooter drills their whole schooling. But that's where we are right now. Maya's preschool has bulletproof doors and a security system and armed guards during the day right now. It's just we deserve better than that. And the convenience of gun owners is not worth making us fear a shooting. So, great question.
Thank you so much.
Rashmi, you want to talk?
I think yeah, in terms of that's what I was telling to the also, like one of the thing in our Tamil community is like we put we are proficient in English, so that because of that some of the literature is both in Loudoun County and state. For example, Hindi and Telugu they can get in their own language, but Tamil if they want to request like a explanation of benefits, or even in the Loudoun County bus flyer, that's not possible. So just because we are under, like we filled up, right? We don't need ESL. I think that's what causes. Yeah. But if you can look into that, absolutely. If both county, state is.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The great thing is once you elect the millions, then we can advocate for the language things. And so you've got two now in Loudoun County, and we'll both call our board. I actually know about that issue. You know, we're working on the immersion program, right? One of the things is the county's not set up right now the way Fairfax is to do immersion programs quickly, and so I'm telling them to get set up basically, so we can do this in the next year too. So we'll continue doing that. But any issues, please come find me. And the relationship starts here. Remember, it doesn't end. And yes, I appreciate you contributing today, but also contribute your ideas, and we'll execute on them. Thank you.
So we are going to close the program. Rashmi is going to talk last. Then after that, we are going to take group picture outside. So please, after Rashmi talks, then we'll go outside. We'll take good group picture. Thanks for coming.
Rashmi, one more, very quick, 1 minute.
I'll just keep it quick. Thank you everyone
Go ahead.
for coming today, and thank you Suhas. As Bhaskar and Sri said, he's very approachable. I think that's a really good one, because whenever we think of someone, we think, okay, our person is there in Congress or in Senate or in thing, but they're never approachable. They go to a different level. But you always take our phone calls. You're always coming for our events. You're always supportive of our community. So thank you so much for all that. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Ravi Ramaswamy. I'm a senior director at American Express. I know Suhas because I invited him for our Asian American and national co-sponsor. Immediately he agreed. Thanks, Suhas. Once again, best wishes. We are all here for you. Okay?
And the last person is my mother-in-law wants to raise her hand. Adela, amazing. I can't do it without her. I can't do it without my wife Miranda, who's not here today. But I can't do any of this without my family. So I want to thank them as well. So thank you.
All right, everyone. We'll take a group picture fake. Then thanks for coming.
And one more thing before leaving, if there is a signature you want to put,